Hey everyone, and this is Harsh, and in this video I'm going to show you how I made $9,753 in last 15 days using my 2 N8N system that has helped me to make that much amount of money in just 15 days. So basically, yeah, let's jump to the video. So basically, again, this is the fancy way of presenting this one, right? But yeah, bear with me because in this video I'm going to reveal my 2 automations that I'm going to give you absolutely free that you can use to basically make the same amount or like make more than what I have made in my last 15 days, right? So again, so basically in last 15 days, I have made 900,753, let me put $, in last 15 days. Again, the interesting part is how I made, right? Again, that is where like, that is what all of you wanted to know, right? So let me break it down for you, how I made this sort of amount in just last 15 days. So there are a few things that I did. So first, let me just give it to you. Let me just show you the automations. But before that, let me put it here. So again, the first automation that I have sold is lead personalization to one of the agency who are like doing cold outbound for their services, right? And I have sold this through the cold email, so basically through cold emails. And the second one is basically, let me show you that as well. So basically this is the one, the first one, yeah, the lead personalization, advanced level lead personalization, right? Which have got me like 4.5% reply rate, and this is the system that I've sold to one of the agency in a US based agency. And another one is basically the lead enrichment, right? Again, let me put that for you. Yeah, lead enrichment, and this is through LinkedIn. Now, I think you might have a question around like how I have sold the lead enrichment system through LinkedIn. So basically, if you just see my LinkedIn, I have started posting around N8N automation and how you could basically build one such automations, right? And then everything, all of that, and then through that, I've got one query from an agency who's like doing outbound for other businesses, other B2B businesses, right? And then they have the specific requirement. Also, like this is the pain point of them, where like they're like struggling to create a personalization that actually help them to improve their response rate, reply rate, basically, right? So that's when I jump in and I show them my personalization and the enrichment flow, and boom, I've sold both of these to them. And then also there's another agency to them I have sold personalization only, right? So yeah, now let me show you both of these workflow. But again, I hope like you got the idea like how I've sold this automation. And again, you can do the same basically through cold email. You can do the same. You can basically target a specific niche where you can understand the pain points and everything, and you can basically sold the system. So now let me also basically show you that. So again, for cold emails, the very first thing that you need to do is like you need to find the industry for your service or product. And most probably, if you're watching this video and if you want to sell similar system that I have sold, basically you need to find some agencies. Agencies, or let's say I would say, I think, yeah, marketing agencies or freelancers. But again, the market should be US, Europe. Yeah. Second, once you find the industry, like whether it is like marketing agencies or freelancers, it's up to you. Again, you can find anyone. Next thing is like you need to buy domains and mailboxes for this one. Again, you can use I don't know, like how, like again, you can use many services such as like you can directly buy a pre-warmed mailboxes from instantly. You can basically use some other services. Let me recall the name of that web service. Who's actually okay? I'll basically put that in the description box below, which actually gives you, okay, yeah. So I think you can use the Inboxology, which is also again a service that actually provides the mailboxes. Again, this is on a high tier prices side, but yeah, you can, if you have a budget, you can use it. Otherwise, what you can do, you can basically go to Inframail, and these guys are going to give you unlimited email mailboxes in $99 per month plan, right? So basically, once you purchase this plan, you can basically get unlimited mailboxes that you can connect with instantly or any other cold outreach platform, right? So I think this is the one that you should use. Yeah, let me go back. Yeah. So for this, let's say Inframail or instantly, if you want to directly use pre-warmed email, you don't want to wait for 21 days to be warmed up all of those emails, right? And the third is like offer. Now again, this is really important that you create your offer according to the industry, what is working right now in the industry, and what exactly is going to trigger them, right? And the fourth one is copy. Right now, once you set up infrastructure, create an offer, copy should be the final or the last step in that equation, because I think once before you do anything, everything, before you do offer domains and everything, copy does not matter, right? If your emails are not going to land in inbox, it doesn't matter how good your copy is, right? Because in order to see the impact of your copy, you should land in inbox, right? And you should the prospect should read your emails in order to measure the importance of the copy, right? So before you write a copy, always find industry by domain, mailboxes, decide on which particular code outbound platform you want to use, and then create your offer, and then at last create email copies. Again, this will not take more than 2 or 3 days. You can get this started up and running in just 3 days, in my opinion, right? You don't need to overthink and everything. You don't need to do overthinking and all. So yeah, most people would spend around 20-30 days just to do this, right? So you don't need to do that. You can just do this in 3 days at all. Now let's look at those two automations that I've sold. So the first one is this one, and the second one is this one. Yeah. Now let's look at one by one what exactly we have done in this automation. So basically, the first step we have done is we have added the form. So whenever you whenever you fill this form, let me see why trigger is not working. Okay. Yeah. So whenever you want to personalize your lead, and if you already have a lead list, right, you can come to this workflow, and then you can enter your Google Sheet. Again, there is a specific format that you need to follow in Google Sheet. I've already given that. Let me see. This is the test one, but let me see the real one. Yeah, this one. If I'm not wrong. Okay, so basically, what I'll do, I'll also share a formatted sheet with the format that you need to follow in order for this workflow to work, right? So once you fill this, you need to also add your API key for basically. Let me check, yeah, for the OpenAI. Okay, Anthropic. Stop listening. Yep. Yeah. So basically, what you need to do is let's say for SS Master, this is the you can use any sort of a API actor for this to run. But again, we are using a specific tool, and here basically what we are doing is we are actually also adding API key dynamically. So whenever you run this workflow, you need to add your API key for sure. If you don't add, it won't work, right? So again, we want you to use your own API key instead of you using our API key again, because that will cost us a lot of money. We don't want that. So again, you just need to enter your own API key, and once you enter the Google Sheet URL, this workflow will run, and then if you have a large set of data, let's say more than 1,000, it will take anywhere between 2 to 3 hours to finish everything, and then give you the personalization for all the data that you have in your sheet, right? But again, let's say if you have less than 1,000 data, it will take anywhere between 30 minutes to 1 hour, right? So basically, this is the model where you are going to scrap the LinkedIn data, then you are going to scrap the website HTML. You convert that HTML to the Markdown format, and then because Markdown format is readable for all the LLMs, so that is why we are converting from HTML to Markdown. And once that is done, we'll feed all the LinkedIn and the website data to this AI agent. And here in this AI agent, you will see there's a very comprehensive prompt that will help us to create personalization at a scale, right? And after that, we'll basically put that output in the edit field node, and then we'll add everything to the sheet. Now let me show you the sort of personalization that it has created. So yeah, let me show you that. Yeah. So basically, this is a sort of personalization. Congrats on landing that exact search for the fintech client. Saw your teams focus on direct searches. Our clients in staffing boosted their talent pipelines with an agile market map approach that surfaced to the top passive. Yeah. Congrats on Ignitus into ZRZ deal. Again, this is really, really personal. If you put something like this in your emails, believe me, you would get a really good reply rate on your email, right? But again, this alone does not matter if you don't follow all the previous steps that I have mentioned in the beginning of the video, right? So yeah, that is that. And the next workflow that I've sold is lead enrichment. And again, this looks complex, but again, you can remove few steps and you can make it simple, right? But again, here what we are doing is basically we are actually again, let me show you, we are again getting a Google Sheet through this particular form. Once you add that Google Sheet into this form, this workflow will trigger, and this will fetch all the leads from that particular sheet. And there are 2 conditions that we have put. So let's say if email column is empty, email row is empty for that particular data, it will then goes here, and it's not empty, which if it is true, it goes here. If it is false, it goes here, and then find emails, and then again we'll again see if email status is valid or not, right? If it is valid, it goes there here. It again do the second level check, and if email is valid, it add to the sheet. If not, it will add invalid in the column that we have defined here. And here also, like if we don't find we don't find any emails, it will then add not found. Here the same thing again. We are actually here doing two level checks. Two level check basically, right? We want to make sure that whatever emails that we found and verify are the deliverable, because we don't want to end up in the spam, or like we don't want to bounce our emails, because otherwise your email reputation get vanished very quickly, and then all of your emails will land in the spam. And if that happens, you have to basically go away with all of those mailboxes, and you have to buy new ones. Again, that can be very expensive. Believe me, I was in that particular place where I have to, like, multiple times I have to delete all the existing mailbox, and I had to buy new ones, right? And the process is really painful, because then again you have to wait for 21 days to warm up all of those mailboxes and everything, and then after 21 days you can start, right? So again, you're not here wasting just money, but also the time, right? And then like time is greater than money. So again, to avoid that, we have actually created this 2 steps verification system that I have sold. And again, this is very comprehensive. No one is going to give you this sort of a system for just email finding and the verification, right? So and in my opinion, I think I haven't seen a system like this for that. So I think this is more valuable, and then that is why, without any extra effort, we have sold this system to this outbound agencies and another agency, right? So yeah, I think that's all on the system side, and I hope you find this video really helpful, valuable. And if you want any of this system, you can just find the link in the description box below. Click on that, and you can get everything that I have mentioned in this video for absolutely free. You can download that, and you can use that system from right now. And you can also, like, sell this system to your client, to your prospect, and anyone. And also I've also, like, given you a very brief roadmap of, like, how you can basically start your cold email. Again, in upcoming videos, I will be making videos only around how you can basically start your outbound journey, and how you can basically get your first client. And believe me, that video will believe me, I'm not going to hold anything in that video. I'll be giving you everything that I've learned so far, that I've implemented so far, with what I've got some really amazing results as well. So yeah, I hope you like this video. You found this video really helpful. And if you are here for the first time, or like if you're watching this video, and if you watch my other videos as well, please subscribe this channel, because on this channel I'm putting videos like this to help you in your AI and automation journey. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in another video. Till then, bye bye, take care.